Barbie Magic Fairy Tales, Barbie as Rapunzel, released in 1996 by Mattel Media. This is a PC storybook with a few minigames, and the main character in the fairy tale is replaced with Barbie. Wow, Barbie really has done everything. I mean, there is nothing she hasn't touched. So I barely remember the Rapunzel story. Apparently some witch was jealous of Rapunzel's beauty when she was a baby. So she puts the infant in a tower with no doors and only a window so she can never escape. Now, I was a little confused why the witch was jealous. Usually jealousy is because you see someone as a rival, so does that mean the witch was the most beautiful person in the kingdom before Barbie? If that's true, then all the peasants in the land must have a face that looks like a plate of spaghetti. And while Barbie was locked up in this tower as a baby all these years, who was changing her diapers or feeding her? So Barbie grows up while living in this tower. She's got a few friends to keep her company, some sort of a smug magic mirror, a comedy relief talking bird called Twitter. Now, it is possible that her being isolated made her a little crazy and these things don't actually talk and it's all in her head. So she passes the time in the tower by playing games. Her favorite game is a memory match game. That's great. You know how much I like these things. You flip the card and find a match. Yeah. There's also a dress-up game where you can dress up Barbie to look like a elfish ranger from Lord of the Rings, a royal princess, and finally you can also dress her up as a royal princess. So anyway, this traveling prince comes upon the tower and he sees Barbie. So he starts talking to his horse about her.
Look, Snowstorm, isn't she beautiful?
Yes, he is asking his horse if he thinks Barbie's attractive. Of course, Barbie isn't very discreet. You can actually hear her echo as she shouts,
"Isn't he handsome?"
Yeah, I'm really sure he didn't hear that. So she tosses him a hair rope and he gets up the tower and starts putting the moves on her pretty quick.
But I've never met anyone as wonderful as you.
I'd like to see all those places too.
I just love the fact that she just totally ignored his comment about how wonderful she is. So the witch finds out about the two and puts a temporary sleeping spell on Barbie. Then she uses her magic to banish the prince where no one will ever find him. So Barbie wakes up and she cuts her hair and ropes down and goes searching for him. On your adventure, you'll play more minigames. You'll encounter a rather friendly dragon who will task you in a sorting minigame where you place objects in the right spot. You then run into this ogre who has a maze game. He boasts apparently no one has ever gotten through this maze. So let's have a look at this maze of peril. This maze is the equivalent of looking for the bathroom at McDonald's. Seriously, people have lost their lives in this thing. Wow. Barbie then arrives in a village where apparently a wedding is about to take place. So to get information on the prince's whereabouts, you'll have to play some games. This bridesmaid dress game has you moving pieces of dresses around in order to make a one-color dress. You'll also go to the bakery and decorate a cake for the wedding. Wait a minute. Is that the prince? Is the prince marrying another woman? A woman that looks just like Barbie? Is it the witch disguised as Barbie and is fooling the prince into marrying her? And I'm not one for spoilers, so we'll just leave it at that. So overall, I would say this is fine as a kid's game. Art's decent. Minigames are simple, but it's a kid's game, so obviously they're easy. And I will have to admit, I did kind of get into the story a bit. I wanted to see what happened next. So there you have it, Barbie as Rapunzel. Thanks for watching.